Alright, everyone, we are live. And today, we're just going to be continuing our playthrough of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Now, I know this is the second stream today, and I only do one stream a day, and I normally don't stream Mass Effect on Tuesday, and I normally do Wednesday streams. I get that, but truth be told, chat, I was a little bit bored, and I didn't know what to do. I was bored, I didn't know what to play games-wise, so I was like, you know what, let's just do another stream. And this kind of works out anyway, so I don't think we're going to do absolutely everything today. We're going to try and do as much as possible when it comes to because we're pretty much ready for the end game. Hate that glitch, by the way, where you can't get rid of the freaking hunt. I didn't want to show that. I wanted to show something else, but regardless. So we've pretty much done everything in the game, so now we just got to do is acquire the Reaper IFF. We have got to do a quick Omega mission real first. We're going to get something to some guy, Valerian, but that's about it. We've also got to do the Rescue Doctor's, I don't pronounce that name, Kinson DLC, but we're going to be saving that for when we complete the game, so that'll probably be tomorrow's stream. I don't know how much we'll get done today. I don't have a clue. The plan is maybe possibly completing the final mission today. Possibly, because we acquired the Reaper IFI. Then we got to do get Legion and all that crap, do Legion stuff, do Legion's loyalty mission and all that, and sort out an argument. And we'll see from there. But first, then ship creepers, collectors board the ship, all that type of stuff. Then the end game. Obviously, so we're going to go to Omega first, because there's a certain Solarian I need to speak to. Because I had to collect a bunch of items or something like that. And hopefully this quest doesn't expand. I mean, if this quest expands more, then we'll do that first. But we should do this under 5 minutes. I'm also going to talk to all the companions one last time, see if anyone's got any dialogue still. Most of them's probably complete now, but there might be a couple. So you see, absolutely everybody's loyal. Everybody's loyal ships, so yeah, pretty bad with double check that every ship upgrade that I wanted is done. So I don't know, we'll bring Gordon here and we'll bring Garrus. Doesn't really matter. Got absolutely everything I could get. I would have liked to upgrade my overload, but life sucks. You don't get everything in life. So, here's what we gotta do quest-wise. Yeah, so we still gotta find user ID. We gotta. I forgot about that. Oh well. Oh well, we missed one quest. I don't think it affects Mass Effect 3 that bad.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
This information could weaken Aria's organization. You better be sure it's safe before you take it anywhere.
I'm touched. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Shall we get back to business?
I see.
Why do you want information about one of Aria's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want to leg up on Aria, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Anto or Aria found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Aria will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Aria in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sal. We have to get out of here.
Okay, so that's what happened. I've never done that quest before. End of the safe. I don't know who that is. I don't think that matters. We don't bother that. I like to do everything in these games, but it's not Mass Effect 3, so we can miss a couple of things. That side content. I don't think every side content matters in Mass Effect 2 too much. Some of it does,
No messages for you, Commander.
but not all of it. So Okay, so before we start the Reaper IFF, I want to see if we've got any dialogue, anybody left going to say anything. Got every upgrade that I can get. Obviously, I want to have money, which always happens. Like, I can still upgrade shotgun damage, sniper damage, maybe some other stuff, but I can't get everything in the game, obviously. But as much upgrades as I could possibly. Let's see. So let's do one final checkup for our companions.
How can I help?
Any ideas on other ways?
Sorry, I've done what I can. Focusing
Yeah,
on
so
studying
we've already done
collector
that. I
tech
think we've
now.
done it for everyone.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech.
Everything.
No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
If not that bad. You love it.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a
Yes.
scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Okay.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Love them, Morton. Let's talk to the least interesting person in the game.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They
think
better
that was
not need to
actually
do
true.
this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the Collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Okay, let's see who else. Let's check. I don't want much getting through this game anyway, because that's just the Mass Effect. Who is completely collapsed in viewership as well. The most Mass Effect.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Especially the killer one. You know.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Cheers. I should be able to talk to our last mission. Truth be told, that's a bit shit as well. Because she went longer and I would have liked it. I'm gonna see if Fate's gonna go that one.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
She's got it.
We need to have the best equipment possible to
I've
take on
already
the
upgraded the
Fate's
Normandy
already done it.
exploration
Okay,
probes. I have no
There's
additional
something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
She
I shall
probably
return to
die
my
on
meditations.
dialogue. You actually get more dialogue out of him if you don't do the loyalty mission, but if the loyalty mission shows up straight away, then you kind of screwed you. So you want to probably recruit him quite early in the game.
There you are. Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Your dialogue's very good for the DLC companions in this game. Very odd indeed. Team Baron's got any more dialogue.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks.
Oh yeah,
your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
Do you really care about them? Like,
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Mordin spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I can't admire your body or your mind? You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts. But you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh. Thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. We need to stay professional. Keep our focus.
Yes, you're right. This is too important for anything to cause friction. Thank you for coming by, Commander.
oh, that was a good glitch. I was running around and the scene was still going on. I've not seen that one before. That's a new one. Sorry, Miranda. You're not really that great at Mass Effect 3. I mean, you're not the best.
Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being...
Especially if you break up Law Mass Effect 3, you can't do that as an option, or sorts will die. So.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas?
My current upgrades are working pretty.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Oh, can it wait until Mass Effect 3? You should just say that. Gareth should just say that. I don't want to talk to you anymore until Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 does do the dialogue the best. Despite the game having some flaws, it does do the dialogue the best. And that's just not an argument, like... It's just the way Mass Effect 3 is.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to
Shit,
give the Normandy an
yeah,
edge over a
updates.
collector
My
ship?
shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is...
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that.
Can't wait till stuff's getting a bit colder again. It's getting so roasted these days.
I've been thinking about the last time we talked. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me, you risked your own life to save the colonists on Pharaohs 2 years ago. Nobody else could have saved them. I watched your face as Chief Williams died on Vermeer. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
But what about it? Once if you... It's kind of weird, because it seems like the dialogue doesn't seem to really change if you pick renegade options for some of these games. Which is a little bit disappointing.
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks. Or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
Sure.
Tali, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else. I want you. And I'll do whatever I have to make this work.
I wouldn't blame you if... But... Oh, thank you. You don't know what that... Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research. Figure out how to make this work.
What can you do? Can I help?
There are a few ways to temporarily improve my immune system. Immunoboosters, antibiotic injections, that kind of thing. I'll spare you the details. But trust me, I've got plenty of motivation to figure something out.
It can't be that uncommon for a Quarian to have a relationship with another race.
Sure, but in most cases everything is happening outside the suit. Nerve stimulation programs and such. I don't want that. If I'm going to be with you, I want it to be real. I need to feel your skin on mine. I've never shown my face to anyone. But I'm ready to show you, if I can do it without dying.
Do your research quickly, Miss Vast Normandy. Captain's orders.
Right. Yes, definitely. Until then, I should, do something. Repairs for the mission.
Yeah, Tali's an interesting character. When it comes to romantics, I'd probably say female Tali's probably best in my opinion. Lara's probably second best, and then you get other people like Leander, Jack and all. They're probably like A to B tier. Then you get some of the characters from Mass Effect 3, which pretty meh.
Fuck off!
That was a funny reaction.
Back for another lesson. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, Even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Interesting. Oh, I heard that Garrus is actually a bit better Mass Effect 2 who plays same shit, but not played the same shit. Just showed you. Yeah. Probably should do it one day.
Shepard.
Secret's good items.
Anything in your tank?
Nothing else I can think of.
Yeah, we pretty much got every upgrade we can
Enjoy
get.
what you got.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now, let's find something big to kill.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, Steven. I think that's Steven Downs or something else. I might be thinking of someone else. I might have my names wrong, but that does sound a lot like
No messages for you, Commander.
it does sound a lot like the same voice actor that plays Tank Densby in Call of Duty Zombies. I mean, I could be wrong there, but it does sound very, very similar. You know, it's actually funny. See, one of my friends, the voice actor for Kyle Crane. Not Kyle Crane, that's not the voice actor. But the guy, Kyle Crane, you know, the guy you play as in Dying Light 1, he thought that was Alex Mason. I'm like, that's not Alex Mason. It's not. It's like the guy who made me. And it wasn't. I looked it up. Right. So let's just check this. So now we're going to do the Reaper IFI. As I said, plan is to possibly complete the game today. We're going to be doing something different on first use chat this week. Rather than starting a new playthrough. I think I'm going to be doing a X-Defying stream where we look at the beta. Something a bit different, you know. Just a one-off stream. Just for fun.
Probe away.
Yeah, like, let's do this. Okay. So we're gonna bring Morton for this. We're gonna bring Tally for this. 2 reasons in particular. But I believe they both got a unique dialogue here. Shepard is good. Got I want me. Got something on them. Okay, let's do this. There we go. So I think how many parts have we seen since we got the diet? We got like 4 or 5 parts.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Gap.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the Hurricane, huh?
That Taylor we just like see this.
No one here to welcome us. That's not good.
Nothing. It's money.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form, private 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Interesting.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as I am about the Reapers, I'd rather not be trapped inside one.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Oh, good. So now we're just... That's kind of creepy, that ship. I mean, that light screen can flip it all along.
Requires scanners from Normandy. Great deal of data.
It would be cool if you actually entered the Reaper ships in Mass Effect 3. I think that was the missed opportunity.
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remembered too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
Memory alteration. Reaper affecting their minds.
You get brainwashed. That's how they brainwash you.
Hostiles to the right.
Not a dead game, like some kind of zombie type. So.
Origin of Husk technology unclear. Seemed to be Geth. May have been sovereign.
Geth origin never made sense to me. This confirms it's from the Reapers.
Yep. Where did I? What we knew earlier in the game. Why did they get it? Good.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn!
What?
That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Gunfire! Those husks were shot. Someone else is still here.
I'll take it.
Oh, sniper. That's the final one for sniper damage.
Eyes up front.
Hey, about nah, don't.
Yeah.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late. The god's mind is gone, but it still dreams. He knows now. He's tuned in on our dream. If I close my eyes, I can feel him. I can feel every one of us.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
See how the room is arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
That doesn't seem right. No one in their right mind would want this.
You heard the logs. They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. We can't help these people now, but we won't let the machines use their corpses like this.
Yeah, the Reapers must be. I mean, they're super advanced. The fact is they can indoctrinate like grown adults. In the real world, to indoctrinate someone, they really need to be like young or hip. It's very hard to brainwash. Nah, no.
Sniper was a Geth. Geth, don't speak.
It shouldn't be able to talk. A single Geth has no more intelligence than a man. Got one.
Nice, bro. I wonder on the harder view you can kill your teammates so much by mistake.
Ahead of us.
Very nice, great. So this goes good for the I don't know if that's give you a lot of credits.
Just the thing to help.
There's more. Yes.
Incoming.
Yep. I mean, if the husks, like the zombies in this game, didn't stun you so badly when they hit you, I would actually go right up to them. In fact, it's one hit, you think you'll be stunned. That's why I'm doing like one aim. This was actually quite good against those guys.
This is valuable.
Nice open damage.
Heavy fire imminent.
Very nice. What the hell you're doing, Morton? I don't know why you're charging into the enemy like that.
Go for the optics. Got you. Got you. Take that. Combat drone ready. Get ready to fight.
Where those enemies are leaving, those guys. I bet if you get hit by two of them at the same time, it begins to die. You know what? Honestly, the pistol is the main thing. We might actually be dead here. We might actually be dead! I hate why they stun lock you in this game. We're lucky. Extremely lucky. Okay, it's like this pistol was made. It's like the pistol in this game was made to kill those big guys. Like that pistol. Very good. I probably agree that the Collector Assault Rifle ain't the best for DPS, but better than the other ARs. The other ARs just don't have enough ammo. They just don't move up. That's what's happening.
Only remaining task is destruction of Mass Effect core.
Then the ship falls into the planet.
I save after that.
This must be the IFF.
Cerberus team succeeded. Current look.
Hostile spotted.
How does a robot get knocked down by a punch from a zombie? Wow! Wow! I did not know that. You could one-shot that. You could just completely skip the fight section. The wave phase.
Unprecedented. Should bring it with us.
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into Normandy's computers.
You said it yourself. No one's ever found one intact.
That's true, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk, Shepard.
There's no time to debate it, Tali. Come on.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock.
Inconvenient, but I can see that cutscene. They didn't really see whose character was using this. Tali did not get an assault rifle at all in the entire village.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in EDI's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
Really? I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No. Trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
No, we're talking to.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
Good gods.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Renegade points here. Okay. Strange. Okay, so sniper damage maxed out. Shotgun damage maxed out. Too bad I don't use either. I don't use either. Yeah. So let's go to the old Geth and see what he has to say for himself. I guess a few quarters. I would have dumped him, right? But even first
Commander's put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
Maybe. That's up to it.
Ten Hut!
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
They want to hack you, but sure.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Heretics.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the Old Machines.
Same thing.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data. Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and
I'm the same one in the entire army.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL-COM buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none.
How many Geth?
There may only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
Is he? He's never going to do his loyalty mission straight away. Yeah, unfortunately, the Reaper IFF mission is it's got a problem with it. Like, you get Legion's mission straight after it, obviously you can scrap Legion, but you can do that.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
There's a block from the hopefully back to the same. Nice, cool. No, it's just not really, but it's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, listen, man. Your call sucks. All it does is make it an MMA Mass Effect 3. At the end of the game, like in the second fight, the second final mission, there will be a Geth unit called Legion. You have to fight. That's what happens. And also, you can't get... You arguably can't get the best ending Mass Effect 3 if you don't get Legion and Tali, they're both alive, so... Yeah, they're important in their own ways. Right, but anyway. Let's do Legion's loyalty mission. As I said, we still got to do this DLC, but I'm going to save that. We're going to dedicate a full stream to the DLC, where we complete the game, which we completed at night. I'm pretty confident we'll complete this today. We'll leave the stream for an hour. It is. That's the plan anyway. There's only one thing in the star system. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Those are Legion's essential. Well, it makes sense to make Talion, especially fighting yeah. Right. So yes. Oh, so that's his loyalty rank, is it? Yeah, hacking. Oh, so he's the one to do that. Let's maintain this for a little bit of rotation. We'll do improved AI hacking. And we'll do combat drones. We don't need 3 combat air drones. We'll make it more of a... Actually, what's the difference? Oh, health. Weapon. Why would you pick health over weapon damage? Like, the health is not even that big of a... Like, you get a bigger bonus for the weapon damage increase than you do the health increase. Did they test that? Did they even balance that? What guns does he use? Yeah, she uses a sniper. Interesting. Alright, let's do this. I don't know what choice I'm going to make here. I don't know if it makes it. Oh shit, but that makes what choice you get. Could be wrong.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Well, technically the machines probably don't need windows.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Okay.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because they're gone.
Sorry, chat, something real quick. Okay, see. I think it was the bathroom anyway. I didn't even call it anyway back, but I'm just reading something about the war assets, because I'm not entirely sure if this position affects war assets. If you destroy them or you keep them alive, I don't rewrite them. I don't think it actually makes a difference. But you can't make a single mistake in Mass Effect 3 if you do rewrite them. But anyway, back to that. I'm back. But I'm just doing a little reading about this. If we write them and destroy them, because I'm not entirely sure. Seems like destroying them might actually be the better option. I'm entirely sure. It seems to kind of even out. It seems to actually even out if you rewrite them or destroy them. Entirely. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll just. I think I'll just rewrite them.
Do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
We'll see. I was thinking about destroying them because I figured it might give us a higher score, but I did a little look on the Mass Effect 3 war assets. Just.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
It's not gonna allow us to open the doors, is it? What if you can walk through that as a skill
Yes! Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth house. We could salvage them for supplies.
We can assume control of any defensive turret attacking your target.
Nice.
Assuming control.
Yes, it seems to add it now. So if you destroy the Geth here, the Quarians will be more successful in one of the missions in Mass Effect 3. But if you rewrite them, the Quarians will take more casualties, but the Geth will be stronger. So retain peace seems to not make a difference.
Target, positive X-axis.
Kind of dumb you can't, you know, be stealthy here.
Ready for next target.
Pretty good credit. Too bad we're past the point and then we're done though. It's like when they were making these games, the amount of money they're giving, it's like these missions should have been made earlier in the game or something. Do you understand? I know it makes sense to give you more money because it's late game, that gets it, but when you're in the point of no point and no return, then it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I guess it's good if you complete the game, I suppose. You don't have to do the point and stuff like that, but you'll find it.
Basically, neutralized.
Gotta make some smart choices.
Acknowledged. Abundant and target contact.
And those turrets make this really easy.
They've seen us.
Threat neutralized.
Thank you.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That road may run the length of it.
Okay, that's a bit of a big spark station.
This is valuable.
Oh, nice. Nice. I'll make our shield even stronger. To be honest, I'm just going to rewrite them because they go to renegade points and you destroy them. This is a really good quality for this round. He's so good. I will say something, at least the AI teammates aren't dumb enough to run over this stuff.
Enemies detected. Cover commander, you are targeting combat shield the fair.
This.
Oh, you get extreme amount of this mission. You get a lot of money. It's like they expected to do some shit good for you in that place.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of Geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the Heretics' accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the Heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the Heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The Heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the Heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Have you reached a decision about
Yeah, I
whether
was going to say, your personal
Let's keep
opinion.
moving.
Yes.
Wait, what's Legion's opinion?
Hacking your target. Executing pseudo command.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The Heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Alright, let's do this.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
So these ones apparently are. Wait, they got destroyed? What?
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Acknowledged. Hacking Heretic property.
Can I hack any? Doesn't have to be a just target's protected by you.
Malfunction confirmed.
Not that. I can hack as well.
Control.
Ah, but they're still shooting though.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Where sniper rifle will be useful.
Hacking your target. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Warning, enemy using optical threat taking hits. Taking hits.
We've been spotted.
Hacking your target. Taking hit. Enemy firewall compromised. Target eliminated.
Hacking it, that's quite powerful.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Right, so I'm going to straight up tell you something before I pick my decision here. So, the rewrite, unfortunately, or it's safer to kill them, doesn't really make much of a difference. So, rewrite, as far as I'm aware, it actually hurts the Quarian war assets in Mass Effect 3. But the Quarian are not as powerful as the Geth. The problem about destroying them is you destroy them and you still have to do the mission. The Reapers control them. And as far as I'm aware of, in the mission, there's no, you don't fight a lot more enemies. Because you rewrite them rather than destroy them. As far as I'm aware, I don't think that's a feature in the game. It's just a dialogue choice, which I think is a missed opportunity, but we're just going to rewrite it. Which is going to be bad. The only bad thing about rewriting them is I have to take all the smart decisions to secure peace. But we should be able to do it.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Yes. I still don't understand how hacking a race and, you know, like, brainwashing them is considered a good choice. I mean, you could make the argument to say killing brainwashing someone is probably worse than killing someone. Even if it is a, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how advanced AI is going to advance in the next 300-400 years, but... The engineer class is actually quite powerful when you have 3 engineers. You'll just ban droids, ban the Emperor's drone thing behind it. But that's a strategy, it's certainly different.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
I should have found the renegade choice. The kind of funny, he says, so he gets really pissed off. And he says, get the frick out of my shit. I can't remember exactly what he says, but
Shepard.
It was a lot more interesting.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL comm system to download relevant data.
Right. EDI, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
So what does he give us? Okay, sniper rifle. Cool. Would have been cool if other people would use that, not just Legion.
Shepard.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the Creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Sara. That's a good name.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The Heretics.
The Heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
Yeah, probably not. Probably a lie.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the Heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
So that's his name, Nazara? I see why they called him Sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it?
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. From a single point of view in autocracies. By codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
Of course I do.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I have questions about the
Specify.
Who's going to say something about the heretics?
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged. Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I'd like to find out more about
We are building a consensus.
I have questions about
Specify.
I have to get
Acknowledge.
Yeah, so he's not going to answer the question I'm trying to ask him. Oh well, whatever. Oh shit. Let's do the next mission, shall we? Some small point. What is that? Didn't see stop collectors. So let's maybe find out what this Citadel Forge thing is. But I'm worried about that.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
I give it this phone trigger. Yep.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up
So
and
this
ready
can
to go.
screw you up.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Shuttle to where?
Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What? So we just... For where are we taking the shuttle to, dude? And then it will really take 3 crew members. So the rest of the crew will be fine. Where's he before Buddy said I'd go ready?
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit. We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Yeah, so you can see that this section of the game doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, like Shepard, they don't even explain what mission Shepard's going through or anything like that. They just go randomly. This section, this part was clearly rushed in development. But anyway, I will say one thing. This is the only part of the whole trilogy you will play as another character that's not Shepard.
Shit.
Which is interesting.
We'll hold off as long as we can.
Shit.
I don't ever see these ladders outside this mission.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker! This deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Shit!
No, I don't think we'll be detected anyway. So you walk into this enemies, you get some funny
Main
face.
fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck. Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, you looked at the shuttle and it was only Jacob, Brad and Morton went in the ship and Shepard and that was it. What were the other 10 crewmates?
You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Yep.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
So Miranda will have a line of dialogue there to if the crew is not ready. Let's just say that. Right, so we're ready to do the final mission, but I want to see if Edie's got additional dialogue. So remember at the start of the game, I asked Edie and she kept saying, "This is classified information. This is classified information." Let's see if it's changed.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
Let's discuss something else. I want to know more about
Do you have a specific inquiry?
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
Okay, so I think the other dialogue's just the same. I don't want to do that all over again. But it's kind of interesting it does that. Because I didn't actually learn about that until too long ago. Alright, chat. Oh, whoa, what's this? Well, where's the crew? There we go. Not my older. Yeah, so we feel like change tech with the crew oil. 95, 99 cents with the roll. Loyal, because the dialogue would have changed it. Doesn't matter. Let's just start it. But chat, I'm gonna go to the toilet first though. Yeah, so we're gonna get the final mission done today. We're gonna get it done. But as I said, we'll be doing the DLC tomorrow stream. Anyway, I'm back in a minute, chat. I go for pee. What's going on? Right. Let's do this. Okay. Let's get this done, shall we? So I think I've made every choice that I can possibly. Now I'm trying to make sure I don't fuck up the decisions I make in the final mission, and we should be good. Hopefully. So yeah. We're ready to go to the Mega Array. You need to go to a Mega 4 and they relay instantly or you start losing crew members. So yeah, that's what I meant by the point of no return earlier in the stream, because it always the point of no return. No, you can feel this, by the way. Choices. I think I've made the best choices I can. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't make any mistakes. And they make it later. We're gonna actually super safe side. I mean, it's too late now anyway, so if I make any errors, no. Alright. Let's do this. I wonder what happens if you travel early. Does the ship just crash and fail the game? You just can't travel early.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there's a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
Did I buy the upgrades? No, we need to do it. It's too late now anyway.
The Collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
Here we go. Let's see if I fucked up.
So, I've taken some antibiotics as well as some herbal supplements that should bolster my immune system. I was going to bring music, but I didn't know what you'd like. And I'm babbling like an idiot.
It's okay. Come here.
I just don't want to. I want this to work. I thought it over. I've minimized the risks, but I'm still nervous, and that always makes me talk too much. It's a defense mechanism, and it's stupid, and people who just see the helmet can't see my expression, so I have to make it clear what I'm feeling.
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I know we brought you back for a reason. I've never seen a better leader. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
I'm going to destroy the Collectors, to stop their attacks on humanity.
Understood. It's still impressive. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Yeah. Alright. This is when stress begins. If I make any mistakes, people are gonna die.
Approaching Omega-4 relay. Everyone stand by.
Let's make it happen.
Reaper IFF activated. Signal acknowledged.
Commander, the drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Brace for deceleration.
Oh, shit! Too close. Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
has to be the Collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. They're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out!
As long as the new plating holds.
You want another round? Come on, girl, let's give it to him.
Without those shields, there's a very high chance Jack would have died there. Or someone else. Out of 3 people who died. And Cameron death. Wouldn't have to shield upgrades.
Alert. Hull breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Command.
Alright. That's just pretty good. Any firepower, just take this out as quickly as possible. That gun is so broken, by the way. It literally one-shots everything.
Kinetic barriers are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Jeff.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. Going in.
Yeah. Once again, someone else would have died there.
Come on, find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt. Damage report.
Just knew me when it died there. We don't have no
significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
They've seen it.
Son of a bitch better stay dead this time.
Better get back up here, Commander.
We're about to clear the debris field.
There it is. The Collector base.
See if you can find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
T. Fire the main gun.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Get in close and finish him off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride. Give him hell, girl.
Once again, if we don't upgrade the cannons there,
Look out!
another crew member would die.
Mass Effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All hands ready for impact.
Joker, you okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
Our primary objective is to destroy the station and stop the collectors. At any cost.
Well, then we're off to a good start. What's next?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors did not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hid like we were. They might not know we're alive.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew, or any of the colonists, are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
It's not a fortress. There's got to be something. Here, maybe we can send someone in through this ventilation shaft.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to
Exactly.
send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Fucking Jacob, man. Jacob. It's so funny. The funny part is, chat, I'm going to just spoil it right now. See if you said Jacob, he'll die. If you don't send any tech expert, they will die. Actually, the person will die if they're not a tech expert. So, we'll be sending a tech expert. And one tech expert is Kasumi.
Kasumi, you've got the tech skills to do this.
Which is
I
like
won't let you down.
The rest of us will break into two teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the collectors' attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
I'm not saying Jack. Like, Jack's a good leader. Giannis. Good leader.
Garrus, you're in charge of the second team.
Well, at least he knows what he's doing.
I don't know what we're gonna find in there, but I won't lie to you. It's not gonna be easy. We've lost good people. We may lose more. We don't know how many the collectors have stolen. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. It's not important. What matters is this. Not one more. That's what we can do, here, today. It ends with us. They want to know what we're made of? I say we show them, on our terms. Let's bring our people home.
Right, so who am I gonna bring? Who am I gonna bring for the first squad? Oh, I'm gonna bring Regent, because he's a new character. Oh, that's kind of cool, the white suit. We'll bring him. We'll bring, who else isn't really a good survival type of character? That isn't the best for combat. Just to be in the safe side for the fire team squad. We'll bring Morn. Yeah, I don't think Morn's the best for combat. Just so we have the best possibility chance. There are people that are not, they don't die. I don't know what happens if you did put the team in charge. Probably die. And the best choice is Miranda for the squad leader. Miranda, Garrus, and Jacob. Surprising. I don't know how he's a good squad leader, but he is. Hack expert, either bring Tawi or Kasumi. Bring anyone else, they'll die.
I'm inside the ventilation shaft, Shep. It's hot in here, but it's clear.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
We made smart choices here. I'm going to create a additional save just to be the safe side. But funny that I
Enemy disabled. Firing. Enemy disabled.
Switch up!
Target processed.
Or sniper. Which I can use as sniper. Big sniper, unfortunately, anyway, even if I wanted to.
Something's blocking the pipe. Gotta find a way through that gate up ahead.
There is a valve by the ventilation shaft. That will likely clear the obstruction.
There it goes. Heading through the gate now.
Assuming direct control.
Enemies detected above us. Enemy disabled.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Bring another one of those things in the way. All clear. Moving on. I knew I could get on your ship. I'll let you know if I need anyone else.
Reinforcing shield.
It's kind of weird that any crew member of the team family died in this mission, right? But for some reason, if you fail this house step, the game just says mission failed.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Instead of just killing them. Why they did that?
Assuming control. Cannot stop us.
You cannot fail this step.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Can't you just get mission failed?
Heading through the gate now.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Looks like another one of those things in the way. Gotta help me out again, Shep.
Alright, we're gonna have to take to fight that guy.
Nice work, Shep. Continuing down the tube.
Look out! Seeker swarm!
We're in position. We need this door open, now!
Go, we'll cover you!
Something's wrong! I can't get the door open! Got it!
Here they come! Fall back!
Suppressing fire! Don't let anyone through that door!
Good job, Kasumi. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Shepard, you need to see this.
So yeah, we're going to take expert. They have to try and close the door manually, then they'll get killed in that section.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
Shepard, Commander. Additional humans.
My God, she's still alive. Get them out of there. Hurry!
That's why you need to do this.
Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
You take a bunch of casualties here. You lose half the community to diminution, you lose all the crew.
You came for us.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Why are they doing this? What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do. We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain?
Yeah, sure, Miranda. Sure, Miranda. Sure, Miranda. So the choices here are if you want them to survive, you gotta pick Samara or Jack. Pick Samara first.
Samara and I will take a small team through the seeker swarms. The rest of you
We'll
provide
take
a diversion by
strongest
going through the
possible.
main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
Diversion team, once again, we probably want somebody that's high experience. So we're gonna take Garrus. Again. Poor Garrus, but he's the best. I want to save Miranda for the last section. I want to take Miranda for the last section. So that's why.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
Alright, so we'll send somebody that's not very good in combat. That's gonna most likely die. And the fact that the defense section, because they don't have the best combat section. They don't always die if they're all loyal, but they can die. And the escort part here is simple. If they don't send anybody, they die. You send something that's not loyal, then the crewmate, then the companion dies, but if they're loyal, then they don't die. Essentially, which is not the best.
Joker, send me the location of the
For
landing
the defense
zone. We'll
stage,
meet you there.
because like
We've all
random
got our
number generated.
assignments. Let's move out.
Alright, so we're gonna send Miranda for this particular reason. And we're gonna get Morton again, because Morton has a chance of dying in this section. If we have him in the defense squad, so we'll send him back, so he has a less chance of getting killed.
Moving out. Try to stay close, Commander.
We're gonna create so that's so good.
Damn. The swarms are interfering with radio contact. You ready for this?
Let's go, Commander. Incoming.
We've been spotted.
On my way.
We are your genetic
I
destiny.
can't fight back from this position. Tell me when you're ready to move.
Assume control of this form.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander. Ready to move, Commander.
I don't think there's a time limit in this. I mean, there might be one, which shield goes away and you'll die, but then it'd just be a mission fail.
Hostile engaged.
Hostiles, dead ahead.
Watch out!
Hostile fire. Taking cover. Let me know when you're ready to move. We're leaving the barrier.
This is true power. Assuming control.
Deploying incineration tech.
This hurts you.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
We should change the title. Speak to the end, to the ending, but top one will do the DLC.
Nice shooting.
Gotta chase yourselves to kill you instantly when you're not in the shield.
Could be a real firefight. I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
Actually. Seriously, did it?
Enjoy.
Moving out, Commander.
Perfect.
They've seen us. One down.
I will hold on as long as I can.
So.
I can see the entrance. Need to get there soon.
Hold on. We're almost there.
We must move, Shepard. Quickly.
All right. Let's move.
Using the arse. Yep. On the space plane here.
Keep it up.
Hurry, Shepard!
Why does that sound like the normal arm of the collector rifle? So, when you bring someone bad, one of your random thing basically killed there.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door. Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Tali's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count.
We're doing very good
Edie,
here.
what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till they bust through.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
Right, so we're going to bring Miranda for a particular reason in particular. And again, we're going to bring Morton because Morton, the random number generation, is pretty low for him. Pretty sure it's pretty low for Jack as well. And things like the Beetle Garage is the highest. The SIE, I'm pretty sure it's quite good for this section. So why we'll bring them, because I want to bring Ryan for the dialogue. More just he's not very good at surviving. No, it's neither's Tali, that's why I got rid of
I'm
Tali
ready,
as well.
Commander.
Ready as well.
Anything to say before we do this?
The collectors, the Reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything. Everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale. It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud. Make yourselves proud.
Well said. Let's go finish this.
I think everyone will survive though. I think I'd be the best choice if we can possibly. It's kind of funny because if you don't have enough loyal crew members, right, you pick the worst decisions
Enemies
deliberately,
incoming!
you can let like that in the end of Mass Effect 2. And it'll delete your save. You can't bring it over to Mass Effect 3. It's very hard to get that actually, but if you know how to get that ending, you can do it, but everyone dies. If you have no oil square members, don't upgrade your ship at all. Pick some bad decisions. They're all die.
Assuming control. We are the harbinger of your destiny.
This were nice.
We are harbinger.
Enemies incoming!
Enemies inbound.
Assuming direct control. Direct intervention is necessary. We are your genetic destiny. We are assuming control.
Seriously? You have to zoom through when the guy was about to die?
Mount that one.
Yeah, that pistol's the best thing to use against those.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper. A human Reaper.
Precisely.
I still don't get this because the Reaper ships, they all look the same.
Process tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
What did the Collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction. Or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the Collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own. It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the Collectors provide the labor.
The Collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs, changed them, turned them into workers, tools for the Reapers.
So how would they even know if this would work?
They're building it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
Reapers are machines. Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material. The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
If that was true, why do all the sleepers look like they're alive in Mesa? You don't see anyone to other species.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet? We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
Okay.
This thing is an abomination. Edie, how do we destroy it?
Shit, the orange
large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to
fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some old friends first.
Well, clearly it
Enemies
must know
incoming!
We're going to destroy it. So why would it do that? So it must have some sort of awareness.
Enemies in front!
Will not stop me. Ignore the fallen. The form is fragile.
Shoot the injection tubes. Watch it.
Right, strangely you can't shoot that injection tube. That would make you get destroyed. Probably can't hold them if you have like a light machine gun.
Shepard to ground team. Status report.
It's safe. We are holding, but they keep coming. A quick exit is preferable.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the Elusive Man. He's patching it through.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I was part of a team. Some of them gave their lives for this mission.
I know. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. You did what you had to do, and you acquired the Collector base. I'm looking at the schematics Edie
Someone
uploaded.
died?
A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining Collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
They liquefied people, turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
I'm not so sure. Seeing it firsthand, using anything from this base seems like a betrayal.
If we ignore this opportunity, that would be a betrayal. They were working directly with the Collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
You're completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers, at any cost. I've never hidden that from you. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we keep this base intact and use its knowledge to thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
No.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Miranda, do not let Shepard destroy the base.
Or what? You'll replace me next?
I gave you an order, Miranda.
I noticed. Consider this my resignation.
Shepard, think about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you.
Bracken? How do we know he's trustworthy? One guy in power? Ah, yeah, sure.
We've got 10 minutes before the reactor overloads and blows this whole station apart.
Friendly fire!
But you can one-shot them, yeah, fair enough. They were a fucking missed. boss fight is this? They didn't even fight much. Wasn't it a proper Reaper? It was a true Reaper, bullets would not kill it. Let's just say that. I get his face through that. He's working. Right. So what happens here is somebody's from spoiler. If the crew members they're not loyal, they both will die there.
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board.
Nice. Thank God.
You've changed.
It's always that scary part that
your species
I might mess up someone died.
Greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation from destruction.
The best part. I don't know why he makes it like people die. What's his name? So if you don't have at least 2 squad members left, you will fail that jump. Or you make it, but you get shot. Then you die. For good. You can't transfer your save to massive enemy and just delete your character save.
9, 8. Yeah, I get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
You have failed. We will find another way. Releasing control.
I wonder what probing that is. We did it. No casualties.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
I'm not looking for your approval. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. Humanity needs a leader who's looking out for them. From now on, I'm doing things my way, whether you agree or not.
Don't turn your back on me, Shepard. I made you. I brought you back from the dead.
Joker, lose this channel.
Wants to just do everything for him. And he only cares about control. So it's kind of interesting to see that background that we read. If you pick the other one, you don't destroy the base, you keep it. That's all. It doesn't really affect much that happens in MV3, unfortunately. Giant was supposed to touch it. Maybe it makes the first game serious. Done. Yes. Let's get that. Continue. So that's just done Mass Effect 2, so Mass Effect 2 is ending like Mass Effect 1. The game just it ends, but it just doesn't, you know, like, end.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What happened? What are you on about? Wait, private terminal? So we did it, chat. With confidence I can delete that save, right?
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating. It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Good. So chat, we're not done the Mass Effect 2. We're not done. There's still, I'm still going to be doing another stream.
Told you we'd tear the Collectors a new one.
Yeah, Commander really pulled through.
Let's see what Joker's going to say.
Hey Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old... We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
So they just comment some things like, oh, well done. But we're not done, chat. We're not done with this game. So got one more stream, which we'll be doing tomorrow. I'll say a bit more around about midday-ish, not test time tonight. Yeah. Should be fun. Jesus.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive Man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Past relationship with Talizora makes dalliance attractive as stress release. Still, recommend caution. Quarry an immune system weak could kill her.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Talizora acquired antiseptic. Recommend you self-sterilize as well. Oral contact with tissue dangerous. Take precautions. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters. Valuable diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave EDI Electronic Relationship Aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
Hey.
Wait a minute, Mordin. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
Okay. I should have talked to him first. Okay, that reaction. I like it when I laugh.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on
I'm interested to know what happened, you know, Jacob. Jacob. There was a moment that I decided, maybe I should get you killed, you know, Mass Effect. Because you're quite a scumbag.
No messages for you, Commander.
To a point of view, but you're glad. I'm glad I didn't. No, I'm not glad, but I made a smart choice.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
Do you have any suggestions about
I
using
have done what I can to increase our exploration.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
There was some things that I would do it.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
Yeah, humans do have different opinions a lot.
I'm glad we spoke.
I mean, there's probably other races that are very boring. If there was a galaxy. But humans are boring as well. Let's see what Pete's got anything to say.
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment.
It would be a bad thing if we remember absolutely everything.
The warmth of another's hand on yours. The taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's probably like a thing to not remember.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
The last time we talked, you
remembered one of your assassinations.
That time. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
It was odd that you just blurted that out.
No. She was a vivid
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Cool. Blaggy tells us who the target is, which we'll find out though.
I was just thinking about you. So, you and Tali finally got together, eh? Don't worry, I won't pry. She took her mask off with you. That took a lot of trust on her part. Tali is so cute. You're all she talks about in that sweet rainbows and butterflies kind of way. She loves you, Shepard. Be good to her. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I'm sure I'll have more to talk about. Tali. Yeah, interesting. Do stuff with you about it.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the Collectors. It wasn't long.
Let's see what they're just gonna say.
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic?
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Noveria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
It sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, the arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult...
It sounds like you're running experiments.
If we do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
What do you mean by stimuli?
I thought you answered the question.
The arguments taught us much.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner? Or with something else?
No data available.
Typical. No reply. Would be interesting if you actually said, well, it's because of this.
I can't believe you took down the Collectors. I'm proud to serve under you, Commander. Hawthorne is still in the infirmary, though I think his pride is more broken than his bow.
First Saren, now the Collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
I can't wait till Mass Effect 3. I'm Gareth, so I don't want to speak to you until Mass Effect 3. His line is real Shepard is really, really bad. I've never played Feb Shepard, but if you play as real Shepard, you have romantic living, probably has a lot more dialogue, I'd imagine. Like a lot more dialogue.
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus, something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
So you know you see Battlemaster kill? You're not loyal, it says you talk too much.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Well, guys, did you not know that from earlier?
Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
Good.
Carry on. Will do,
I
Commander.
don't know if they comment about feelings in service.
Just so you know, I'm running a fever, I've got a nasty cough, and my sinuses are filled with something I can't even describe. And it was totally worth it.
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means to me. But I understand if you need to find someone else. Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested. Are you still interested?
I don't want to risk your health, but I'm willing to wait.
Thank you.
Yeah, dialogue's glitched. Probably been updated when you completed the game. Surprised, I thought Tali would have said something about collectibles. Strange, maybe it's glitched out. Let's see if she says fuck off.
Fuck off!
I'm gonna be pissed off with Jack for some reason. Like as I said, no. It's kind of funny. You think I'm surprised, mate. There's a bit of a mistake. The mistake I made with Jack, I'm kind of shocked I didn't get her killed.
Back for more. Joker handled himself well. Should have come back here and got a real weapon.
True.
Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him.
See, probably.
Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her. Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I guess because I picked up a bit of dialogue with him before, that's why she's saying that. Fuck all. Am I right? Fuck off! Well, she probably got pissed off if I get it. Right, chat. So here's what we're going to do next stream. So the next stream what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing this, the DLC. This is the final DLC. It makes sense to do this DLC after you complete the game. For simple enough reasons. That's not actually no reason for that, but the reason to do this DLC after you complete the game is because it kind of hints like the Reapers and that coming. But it doesn't make a lot of sense why it isn't at the end of the game. Alright, chat. So that's gonna be us done today. So tomorrow we're gonna do that. Do that tomorrow stream. Do that DLC. Then on Thursday, I think I'm gonna do a special stream on Thursday. We're gonna do something a little bit different on Thursday. I'm gonna do a live stream of the X-Defiant beta. I might do a live stream on that, potentially. Just because, yeah, I want to do something a little bit different. Just because I don't want to start a new playthrough personally this week. When I mean by new playthrough, I mean by a different franchise playthrough. I should clarify that. We always start Mass Effect 3 on Friday, which will obviously be a new playthrough, but technically it's a continuation of Mass Effect 2, so we'll be starting that on Friday. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan for the rest of the week. Of course, next week we'll be starting Battlefield 1 on the Tuesday, then continuing on the Thursday. Of course, we're doing that on Tuesday. Then the rest, pretty much, we're doing Bad Company 2 on the Monday, and also Mass Effect 3 on the next, for the next couple of weeks. We'll probably complete Battlefield 1 with 3 or 4 streams, then we'll be doing God of War 1, which will probably complete every 3 or 4 streams. as well. And after we've done God of War 1, we're going to do a Father 2. And yeah, we'll know that. Mass Effect 3. Here's what I'm thinking, chat. So I'm thinking when I complete Mass Effect 3, I might take a little break from RPG games on the channel. I was thinking of continuing RPG games to go straight to the Fallout franchise. But Starfield is literally coming out in like the start of September. So by the time we complete Mass Effect 3, I reckon probably be July. It'll be towards the end of July, the time we complete Mass Effect 3 at the minimum. So I'd maybe take a month off from RPG games and get through some other franchises at a faster rate. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when the time comes. But anyway, chat. Doubt it, as we'd be doing 2 of the same game at the same time. But I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that when the time comes. But anyway, chat, I will see you all next time. Peace out. And yeah, bye. And I'm thinking I'm gonna start